changing life in cities, man. You know, hit the John Wall one time. Oh, can't do that no more. We got
Uh-oh.
we got to talk about the Wizards of Threeverly Place because we hitting threes now, baby.
Okay.
We hitting threes
Okay.
now. You talking about
Okay.
a team that only attempted one or two threes a game? Joe, remember that
Yeah,
Kings game? You was like, man, when y'all gonna
yeah.
start shooting threes? He used to put prop bets on Bradley Beal, man. All he need to hit was one more three. Not happening. Not happening.
That's facts.
So look, the Wizards just got Jordan Poole in a nice trade. They sent CP3 out west, and the Wizards got back Jordan Poole, and they added a couple new acquisitions. Of course, we got I can't say my man Bilal Coulibaly in the draft, and then we went and played up against I want to say this overseas team, and the Wizards almost put up 200 points, almost 200. They put up 150, but I'm gonna say 200 because I feel that good.
200.
But then, Kevin Garnett on his podcast, he came out and said, "Hey man, I'm feeling like Jordan Poole gonna be the new James Harden." And when I heard that, I said, "Where you going with this?" Because the new James Harden is he getting fat suits and stuff like that. Which James Harden he talking about? And he said, "No. The James Harden when he left OKC and went to Houston. You know how he turned up there? Then he was like, man, they holding me back. They want me to be the sixth man of the year. Nah, I can run an offense myself." He said, "It's gonna be the Jordan Poole show." I said, "Check number two, KG. That's why you was my favorite power forward." And he said, "I think he gonna go for like 60 a few times because he got the green light now. Feeling like the Warriors was holding him back, holding him in that dark closet to be like, no. We know you got potential, but this is Splash Bros team. You Splash Junior." And he said, "I ain't Splash Junior. I'm a Splash Mo because I'm going to DC. You heard?" But
Okay.
look, Mo, check this out. As a Warrior, he averaged 15.8 points a game. That's just in his career stint. However, when Clay got hurt or Steph got hurt, anytime Jordan Poole has played over 30 minutes a game, he scored over 30 points a game. And in two of those games, he almost dropped 50. One of them he put up like 43, another one he put up like 41. So imagine what he's gonna do with the green light in DC. Then he got his boy Kyle Kuzma, who's averaging over 20 something points too. I don't even know why I named this Wizards of Three League Place. I should have just called this the green light game. Because that's what it is gonna be now. We might not have that much defense, but the light's gonna be green. Hey Detroit, I feel bad for you, Carl.
Mm.
Give me the green light.
Joe, how you feel about those comments that KG made?
Man, see, doing this, coming on live, talking to the world, everything is clipped up. You know, um, I learned that you know every situation that looks good ain't gonna be as good as you think. I learned that. Like you put somebody in a situation, you think all the positives, like man, this guy, man, this. No, I'm not trying to stunt my man's growth. I'm not saying that. But do I see him being a top five scorer in the NBA this season? Top five? Meaning he might have to average 30 a game. Because I don't have this in front of me, but I know Giannis averaged over 30, Luka's averaged over 30, SGA averaged over 30, Steph Curry averaged, I think, 30, Embiid averaged 30. That's five right there. Right? So he will have to average 30 points a game for that to happen. Now, today's NBA, is that possible? Yes. The floor is spread out. Like you said, Jordan Poole is a shooter. He's not afraid to pull the trigger. He is an underrated passer. He's a good ball handler too. Like he's basically a miniature Steph. All right, like a base, like a poor. I don't want to use the word poor man. That's kind of like disrespectful, but you get what I'm saying, right? But is he gonna be another James Harden? He got to realize that James Harden, when he was with Houston, he went and got Dwight Howard, right? Dwight Howard gets hurt. What happened to Houston still? They were number 2 seed in the West. Number two. So not only was he not putting the numbers, he was winning. Like he actually carried that team throughout the regular season, averaging like 32 and 11 assists or 35 and 8 assists. That's James Harden that's right there. So do I see him being another James Harden? I do not. And then the way the offense was orchestrated around James Harden will be way different from what Jordan Poole would be as a Wizard, especially with Kyle Kuzma on your team. James Harden had no Kyle Kuzma on his team. If he did, he probably got traded for another 3 and D guy. All right. So, but Jordan Poole is in a much better situation for his career. He already won. He's a champion. I'm great. I mean, I'm glad that he's left the Warriors after that whole Draymond situation, and he get to showcase his true talent. and being with the Wizards with no expectations. Nobody expected the Wizards to do nothing great this year, at least. So with him being there, like the three,
Right the three.
That's
Let's go.
tight. That's tight.
Go, Jerry.
okay. So him being with the Wizards, I think that he will flourish this year. Like he averaged 15 you said last year with the Warriors in that situation. So kudos to y'all, man. I'm happy for you, Tomo. I think the future is bright, and I think people would like to play with Jordan Poole also.
Hey, Joe, I know how you felt, man. As the Kings, that's me this year. You won't hear me having no more moments this year.
All right, Dave,
Uh,
talk to us. I want to hear what you guys say.
can Jordan Poole be James Harden? His usage rate will have to go up, for one. You think that's possible with Kyle Kuzma on the same team?
You know what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
All right. His
he
assist
shoots,
has to
but he
go
don't
up.
dribble a lot.
His assist has to
Man,
go
that
up.
might be tough.
That's another thing. Will he be able to average at least 10 assists a game?
That might be tough.
It's possible, but let's look at you gotta look at everyone else that's on the team. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we have to at least see him play some games on this team first and see how they use him before we can say he could be the next James Harden. Now, because of what the old Warriors offense was, the way it was predicated towards everyone else, and the way he had those opportunities with Steph being down and Clay not being who he used to be, he was able to get those opportunities because he can score. And that the offense that the Warriors ran allowed him to be able to do what he was able to do best. Is the Wizards offense just like that? No, it's not.
Not yet.
But I will say this though. He would definitely be a more improved scorer on this offense. I think 15 points a game is too low for what he's going to be able to average in with the Wizards. I think he's going to average at least 24 to 26 points a game. I think he can at least average that. And then in today's NBA, I think that's probably average. So he can definitely average 24 to 26 points a game. The only issue I have is I just have an issue with his usage being up there. I don't think it's going to be up there as much because they did give Kyle Kuzma that big contract to re-sign him. More than likely they look at him as the number one guy. So I think more likely he's going to have the ball more. Even though Poole is the point guard, they're going to make sure that Kyle Kuzma is very involved in the game. So I think it's going to be hard for him to be James Harden, knowing that he has someone else on his team that's just as young and that can be a scorer, a prolific scorer as well, but also a good rebounder. So I don't think that he's going to be the next James Harden, at least this season. I think it's possible if this offense improves and he's able to if his usage rate goes up and they actually have a lot better shooters around him that he can average the assists. But right now, I'm not going to say he's going to be the next James Harden.
He's not gonna get the assist.
Yeah,
They
I don't know
got
about
Tyus
that.
Jones at point guard, right?
Yeah, and I think they're gonna have him playing the two. Based upon the preseason game that I
So
watched, he might be running the two. But the
I
two
definitely
man
don't.
game with him and Kuzma,
Yeah, I definitely don't. Now knowing that because I forgot about Tyus Jones, I definitely don't think he's going to be the next James Harden.
See,
James Harden has the ball in his hands almost all the time. He was the point guard.
but here's the
So,
thing, though. This is better to have Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones last year, I believe, and I'm mistaken, led the NBA in assist turnover ratio.
yeah, he did.
So
He did.
Tyus Jones,
I think he did the last 2 years.
Tyus Jones is a very underrated backup point guard. He kept them afloat when John Morant got hurt 2 years ago, and kept them afloat last year. Obviously, they got bangs and stuff like that, but Tyus Jones is a very efficient point guard, and that will help Jordan Poole. That will take the load off Jordan Poole as far as like the responsibility. He could focus on being the scorer, but when he has the ball in his hands, he can also distribute. And Tyus Jones can shoot. So, all right, Tomo.
hey, look, man.
Hey,
I see some haters in the comments, but I ain't worried about them because it's so cold in the deep. Don't nobody want to talk about the Pistons. See,
yeah, but y'all know what school Tyus Jones went to, right?
don't say that. He went to Duke.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah, he did go to Duke. Yeah, they
Mm.
won the national championship game. Oh, they lost. They won. They beat what's the name? My man Trey Burke. Yeah, they beat Trey Burke. Even though that wasn't a block, that was definitely a foul. Well, no, that Trey Burke tried to block, I think, his layup, and they called foul. They cheated Michigan that day. I got your back, Carl, on at least on that one.
That's Michigan. They don't care about Michigan.
That's why he's mad, because Ty Jones was a Duke and they beat Michigan. That's why he mad in the comments.
No, he went to Michigan State. He been
Oh,
he
I'm like, my
yeah,
man, Carl, my bad. He was like, don't you ever that to me.
I should have let you say that the way he was hating on the Wizards.
You in the comments. Oh my
Carl
god.
probably screaming at the TV right now. Don't you ever call me Michigan? You better put a stake behind that.
Hey,
Well, look,
Teddy, dude.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.